Good Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers with a look at our forecast. Much warmer today. That Arctic air mass that kind of planted itself, settled over the plains, is eroding away, and we're starting to warm up. A little bit stubborn, that air mass in some areas, and you'll see that in just a second. But here in the metro area, we are warming up nicely. The urban corridor looks to be warming up nicely. Just the eastern plains a little slow to warm up. But the other big story today, the winds, they are whipping certainly in the foothills, at the base of the foothills, Boulder, Highway 93, Golden, the usual spots where we see those very strong winds, and it's whipping around a bit here in the metro area. So certainly breezy conditions. We also have some snow in the forecast to talk about as well. So let's take you outside right now for a live look out over downtown Denver. And we've got a mix of a little bit of cloud coverage, but some sunshine. You can certainly see the sun there, but you can also see those flags out in front of the 9 News station, flapping a little bit in the wind there. Certainly breezy. Not too bad out at the airport, where this is the reading west out of at about 9 miles per hour. That's where we're taking that wind speed reading, is out at DIA. But a little breezy. Closer you get to the foothills as you head west of DIA, those winds are going to pick up. We're at 61 already at this 11 o'clock hour. So temperatures are warming up nicely. So again, topping our weather headlines for today, the warm weather near 70 degrees today. But a close second to that is the windy conditions. We're talking about 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts today. And changes this weekend, not just snow in the forecast, but we're talking about also much colder temperatures. We have a cold front moving through, and that is going to drop those temperatures. Currently out there, you can clearly see the differential in those readings, the temperature readings right now. So while we're at 61 in Denver, that cold pool, that cold air still settled in around Greeley at 39 degrees, starting to warm up in Fort Collins, but it has been slow to do that as well. 43 in Fort Collins, but Trinidad 65, and up in the high country, temperatures mainly in the 30s and 40s. So again, you can see where that cold air, dense, heavy air is slow to erode. Sterling 32, 34 in Fort Morgan. We're at 40 in Akron, 39 in Greeley. But head to Keensburg, 50 degrees already. 61 in Denver. We're close to 60 degrees in Boulder and Arvada as well. But again, 30s and 40s in the high country. Current wind gusts, we're looking at about 25 mile per hour wind gusts in Longmont, Boulder, as well as Black Hawk, some 27 mile per hour wind gusts. And of course, Loveland Pass, 50 mile per hour wind gusts, just approaching that at this 11 o'clock hour. Wind gust forecast, again, they're going to increase as we head in toward the noon hour. We're looking at 40 mile per hour wind gusts right around 1 o'clock here in the metro area. And we're going to see those breezy conditions continue into the evening and then start to subside as we head into the overnight hours. Still some breezy conditions certainly up in the foothills. So again, today it is going to be a windy day. Hold on to your hat type of day. 25 to 50 mile per hour gusts expected around the metro area. Otherwise, mostly sunny skies. 68 degrees is our forecast high. And while we're not, some of the readings not showing us getting much above 65, that is for the airport. Again, 65, a high for the airport, because that is farther out to the east, where that cold air, again, a little stubborn, a little slow to erode away. But here in the metro area and west will be a bit warmer. So forecast highs for the metro, 68 degrees. We're looking at even approaching the low 60s in Greeley, 59 in Fort Collins, a little bit slower to warm up and get that cold air out of the area. But 70s down across the southern plains. We're looking at 30s and 40s up in the mountains. Tonight, mostly clear, 32 our overnight low. Those winds will lighten up a bit as we head into the overnight hours. Now we're seeing snow mainly just across the northern mountains, all due to a system just to the north of us. So we're just getting the southern end of that, bringing a little bit of snow, anywhere from about 1 to 5 inches. I'm saying light to moderate snow, and mainly to the northern mountains as that jet is directed right over Colorado. Futurecast showing that snow again. We're going to continue to see it mainly I-70 north, but again a little bit south as well as we head into the evening hours. So certainly expect some winter-like driving conditions if you're heading up I-70 today, either this morning or later on this evening. Snow forecast again about 1 to 5 inches up in the mountains. Tomorrow lighter winds, milder conditions, mostly sunny skies, 55 degrees, so a little bit cooler, but still well above our normal high for this time of the year, which is 44 degrees. We're going to be in the 40s and 50s across the plains for tomorrow, and 40s and 50s up in the high country as well. Now, of course, we are focusing on this moisture moving in just in time for the weekend, and you can see snow across the mountains as we head into Saturday morning, and some of that precipitation reaching the metro area in the form of rain as a cold front moves through. So this cold front is going to move through. It's going to turn the precipitation into possibly a wintry mix, if not snow, by Saturday morning. This is about 6 o'clock. One thing is for certain, it is going to be a tough drive, a very snowy drive up to the mountains along I-70. So we are calling it a potential weather impact day just because of that snow, heavy at times, if for those heading up to the mountains Saturday morning. And then we get another wave on Sunday morning, just briefly, some light snow possible in and around the metro area. So again, windy 68 today, overnight lows dropping back down to about freezing, 55 tomorrow, with overnight lows dropping down into the 20s. We warm up on Friday, 65, and then we have that system moving through along with a cold front. That is going to drop those temperatures and usher in a big change in our forecast with much colder weather as we head into next week, as well as a chance for some snow returning to the forecast on Tuesday as well. So again, light snow possible on Saturday, certainly going to get snow in the high country and could impact travel for folks heading up skiing or snowboarding Saturday morning. Colder on Sunday, 40 degrees, 36 on Monday, and we're looking at a high of 27 on Tuesday with a chance for some snow. That is a quick look at your weather on this Wednesday morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on 9 News Plus. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Have a great day.